So today I'm going to talk to you about the top cardio exercises that you can include into your weightlifting routine for optimal results. So the first one would be running. You can run outside or inside the gym on a treadmill, or if you have a track in the gym, you can run around the track. It's an extremely great warm-up exercise, as well as a burnout exercise. So you can do this for about 5-10 minutes before your workout, or even 10 minutes after your weightlifting regimen. And that'll really engage the various muscle groups, especially the quads and the hamstrings and the glutes. And it'll enhance blood flow into the muscles, right? Because that's what you want, right? You want to increase blood flow in order for the muscles to gain more oxygen, etc. Like that. Go at a gentle pace. You don't need to go so hard with running, but just go at a decent pace that you're comfortable going at. And remember to control your breathing, right? Slow breathing. Next exercise would be skipping rope. If you can do this again primarily as a pre-workout, as a pre-exercise, or even after exercising, after your weightlifting routine, do it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, start off really slow, go at a good rhythm, because at first it is quite difficult. You're going to feel your legs tightening up, you're going to feel your shoulders tightening up. But if you include this into your weightlifting routine at least 2 or 3 times a week, you'll see a lot of great results from, you'll look more leaner actually. So you look more sculpted without the worry of losing strength or, your muscle. Right? Because I know a lot of you are afraid of doing cardio because you're scared that you're going to lose all that muscle mass, right? But it's important to also focus on the heart health as well, right? And skipping is a great exercise to work your heart, right? It creates it enhances your motor skills, right? Hand-eye coordination as well, and rhythm. So there's a lot of things that go into skipping, and a lot of athletes do skipping as exercise. So another good cardio exercise is like boxing. If you don't have a boxing bag anywhere in your gym or at home, you can just like do shadow boxing as well. Just like practice your jabs, your crosses, your hooks, and stuff like that. And try to work on that. Try to work on being as light on your feet as possible as well, and to twist the hips, etc. like that. If you have a partner, you guys can do a little bit of light sparring together as well. As you can see, these two guys are built. They're huge, right? But they're still doing cardio, and I'm sure these guys lift weights as well because of the muscle mass that they have. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do a bit of cardio. It'll benefit your muscle gain in the long run, right? And it's a lot of fun as well, right? Cardio can be fun. If you just do weights all the time, it might get redundant. You might get bored. Right, you might feel like giving up, but if you add a bit of cardio into your routine or something different every time, it's more fun. Another great cardio exercise is swimming. It works literally every single muscle group in the body, and it's a great workout to get lean as well. If you do it over time, you'll look really leaned out and chiseled and ripped. And you'll notice that your cardiovascular, your stamina overall will increase exponentially when you incorporate swimming into your workouts. It's very great to do, and it'll prevent you from getting injured because you're constantly creating that range of motion with your arms and your feet, right? And you kind of minimize the chance of you getting injured in the gym when you're lifting weights in general. Swimming is great. It's a great exercise to do. If you can't swim, just put your hands to like the edge and just like wobble your feet back and forth, paddle your feet. Just doing a little bit of that is good, right? And look, as you can see, this guy's just enjoying himself swimming and underwater snorkeling, right? You don't need to be that crazy and adventurous, but I'm just giving you an example of like what swimming can do. And like this guy also looks pretty chiseled as well, right? He has a bit of muscle on him as well. Swimming is great for you. It's great. It's a great exercise. It'll improve your range of motion as well. You'll become more flexible. you'll start seeing your abs. It's a great fat burner as well, right? So yeah, it's awesome to do. Another great exercise, and it's a very calming exercise, very mellow. Anyone can do it if you have two legs, is walking. Um, Walking is great. Like if you can walk a little bit every day, and while incorporating weightlifting into your workouts, that's like a bonus. That's awesome. It works the heart. It's a great calming exercise to do, right? So yeah, it's great to do. And with walking, you can even incorporate that into hiking, right? Hiking is a great hobby that you can have. If you haven't started that already, that's a great exercise to do, right? It really, like, if you're hiking up mountains or hills, you're gonna start feeling it in your legs. You're gonna feel like just as sore as if you were doing leg day at the gym. Like, it's just literally the same feeling, but it might even be worse actually, because you're constantly putting stress on your legs for like sometimes even hours on end. But this is a great exercise, a great hobby and a great exercise to do. It increases your cardio, your stamina, and obviously you want that blood flow, and it's very healthy to do in general, right? And you may get beautiful views like this. So yeah, and it's also a great social thing too. If you do it with other friends, you can motivate each other, right, to go out and explore the world, and also the elevation gain, right? So you may get altitude sickness as you go hiking if you are climbing up like really high mountains and hills, but over time your body will get used to it, and when you go back to the gym, you'll notice that you have a lot more stamina. Your like legs, you'll have lot more leg stamina, and you'll be able to squat more reps. You'll be able to squat heavier over time, right? So it's great to do. The next type of exercise I would say would be like interval training. So like interval training is like you're doing multiple like exercises within like one after the other and taking short rest breaks in between. Box jumps are great. If you don't have a box at home, you can just do like normal jumps, like 10, 20, 30 reps at a time, 3, 4 sets. Those are great exercises too, but it increases explosive power as well. And yeah, obviously basic, a lot of people don't like to run on the treadmill or walk on the treadmill, but it's better than nothing, right? Incorporating cardio every day into your workout regimen, into your weightlifting regimen, is so important to do. And like it's with like treadmills, you can, I recommend that you increase the incline to max out the incline on the treadmill, and go slow, like lower the pace to like walking pace, slow it down to the walking pace, and that way you'll really like you'll feel it quick. You'll feel it after like a minute or two in your legs. So yeah, whenever I do treadmill, I don't usually go flat. I go on the highest incline, and I usually do this after my workout as a burnout. And yeah, you'll really feel it, and like a lot of bodybuilders do it too. They go on the treadmill and they run, or they do the walking on the incline. And if you're bored, just listen to music while you do it. If you want, you can have the headphones on, listen to music, and the key is to obviously be consistent with your incorporating cardio into your weightlifting regimen. I know the focus is you want to gain muscle mass, like that's a very important. I know you want to gain strength and muscle mass, but never disregard this cardiovascular exercise, right? It's super important. Another good exercise you can do is yoga. Yoga is really relaxing to do. It increases your flexibility. It increases your mood, right? It makes you calmer. And because of the fact that your flexibility improves when you do yoga, you're able to increase your range of motion when you're lifting in the gym, right? So say like you can only go like 90 degrees when you're doing squats, but then when you start doing yoga, you'll notice that you can go past 90 degrees, and you can actually go ass to grass, right? You can actually like almost touch your ass to the ground as you're squatting, and you're like, wow, my range of motion has improved so much, and your back also will start feeling more loose from doing yoga as well, right? And then your overall technique and form improves significantly when you do yoga, right? So yeah, I would. These are the best. I would say like forms of cardio exercises that you can incorporate into the gym. And I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you incorporate at least one of these things or have already into your workouts. Thank you so much. Have a great day.